Welcome to the FoodTokTV. I am Mayumi. So today I'm gonna make some simple but also very easy one. But also some people maybe the vegan or something. Just a two different way for the Japanese sushi roll for lunch. So who's hungry for the sushi roll, Japanese sushi roll? So today you're gonna learn. I think I kind of make the many different sushi roll today too. Welcome everybody. Thank you so much for joining the FoodTokTV. So I'm gonna make some kind of lunch easy Japanese sushi roll today. So there are two different kind of version I'm trying to make, but I think it's gonna be amazing too. So if you like to follow me, just hopefully maybe you have some kind of like basic ingredients at the house, so you can just watch me follow me at the same time. If you have a question, just please put on the comments. Then but if you're hungry for Japanese, who like the Japanese sushi roll or something? So but today I'm not gonna use anything for the fresh fish, so that need to be super fresh. So I'm gonna use basically the cooked item, so I think anybody can eat this one. Yeah, okay, so let me drink my things. Happy Friday everybody. So cheers everyone. Okay, so let's go through so let me introduce the first one. First of all, actually I'm gonna start doing this. Is actually like a lot of item. It's a simple, like when you start eating the Japanese sushi roll, it's a very simple one, but I think there's a lot of ingredients. I'm gonna kind of go through very quickly what kind of ingredients I have here. So always green onion. Actually, as I go, I'm gonna cut it here so it's easy to open here. So I have a green onion called negi, naganegi. So that's the one. And then I do have, everybody happy, tap on the screen. And thank you, Mustard Queen. I'm gonna make a Japanese sushi roll for tonight. Yeah, I mean today, yes. And then we always see the veggies like a cucumber, right? So I like to use this type of the cucumber. It has a little more like a Japanese flavor. We have a Japanese cucumber too. So this one I think is the closest one I can find in a store. Not a big cucumber or round and thick one. So there's a smaller mini cucumber. I think tastes a little more Japanese cucumber. So I'm gonna use this one. So yeah, so let me open this one now. So as we go, yes. So so this one maybe couple, depends on how I'm gonna use it. And then it's nice to have, and then also I like to use some nice lettuce to just go into the a hand roll. I'm gonna do a hand roll. So this is gonna be a good for the party. So if you plan to a Labor Day party at your house or something, this can be another one item you can do. So when you have a Japanese sushi roll, it's nice to have a little softer one. So I'm gonna use the butter lettuce today. On this one, after I use it up, I'm gonna start putting this on my backyard. So then this gonna grow back. And same as green onion too. So when you see on the bottom one, the green onion, use this one and you just put on either even a kitchen glass or something, or in your backyard, and it's just gonna grow back. So anyway, so let me open this one as we go. So we're gonna use the butter lettuce, this one, and I'm gonna leave it open so it's easy to use this. So we're gonna make some hand roll. Hand roll means hand roll. I guess some people never had a sushi. So hand roll means you're just gonna make some item, and as you go, you're just gonna make your own sushi roll by yourself. So which is kind of fun when you have a party, or you can just changing up some inside, right? So that's gonna be, we're gonna teach that. So it's gonna be, I'm gonna use that. So I'm gonna leave the ingredient here. And it's also nice to have not the regular onion, but I think the red onion. So the red onion here. So we're gonna use that red onion. So I'm gonna put it here. And then I think maybe you can find some, it's nice to see some nice a little more veggies on the sushi too. So yes, I thought somebody asked me a carrot. Yeah, we don't use a carrot today. Yes, thank you so much for joining. So so we're gonna have this microgreens. I don't know if you've ever seen a microgreen like this. So this will be nice touch with and to adding into in the sushi roll. So we're gonna use that one too, right? Smells very green and has a very good vitamins and everything. So we're gonna use that one. Let's put on this side, and then oh, I think who liked the kimchi? Who liked the kimchi? There's so many different kind of kimchi, right? And then let's try if this is a good kimchi. There's so many different kimchi. I never bought this one, so I don't know if it's good or if it's okay. But oh, I can smell this already. It smells like so kimchi. Smells like so kimchi. Yeah, microgreen. Yeah. Look great, right? Yes. Look at this kimchi right there. So, this is gonna be a nice touch. So I'm gonna, let's see. I need to get some like. Okay. So I'm gonna use a little bit of here. Keep it here, so we can easy to use for this one. So sometimes when you do a temaki, we call the temaki hand roll, which is like a te means like hands, maki is like a roll, so temaki is like basically a hand roll. So when you put it this, it smells so garlic, garlic spicy, but smells so good. This one, let me taste if this is a qualified one. So let me taste it. Lots of garlic. I have a meeting after this, so hopefully I don't keep lots of garlic on in my mouth, but it's good garlic. It's very good, very vinegar. So we're gonna put it aside. Maybe sometime we'll make a homemade kimchi, right? So maybe not this time, but we do that. Okay, so the next item is nice to have on the Temaki Sushi. This crispy onion is also useful. You can make your own one, but I think just the time wise, we're gonna. And there's so many different kind of like crispy onion. So hopefully you find the best one, all the brand. So far in my nearest market, I found that this is one of the best one. Yeah. Oh, it smells so good. It smells so good. So we'll keep it this one. It's gonna be additional one. Okay, so then most important one as sushi rolls is actually we need to make a sushi rice. So this is actually like sometimes like when you have like the rice left over. Sometimes you made too much rice and you don't know what to do. And this is actually the good time to do this, you know, like you have too much rice you made and what are you gonna do? So this is the time you can use to make a temaki sushi. So basically you don't need to have a fresh rice, even just like this was actually little. I had to use up this rice today, otherwise it's gonna go back. So this is like a hot sushi, hot rice. So then I'm gonna make like, actually this is today's perfect. I couldn't find some. I normally have a little bit of rice vinegar seasons one. Seasons one is already has a sweetness and everything. So pretty much if you're lazy, you can just pull it and mix it together. You can make a sushi rice. But today, I guess I'm using all of that last time or something. I couldn't find it. So this is actually just a vinegar. And this is actually the beautiful made by brown rice vinegar. It's a, you know, so Japanese one. It's so nice. This company has been many years, like, I don't know, several hundreds years. So this is actually doesn't have any sweetness, just like a vinegar, right? Smells very nice. So we're gonna pour the vinegar in some little cup. So maybe some of you like to measure. So let me use some little spoon or something. Oh, sorry. Okay, go. You're gonna go? Okay. My golden doodle always asks, anytime I started this live, she asks like she wants to get out, but she just wanted to have sample. So I don't have a sample yet. Okay, so let's kind of measure how that looks like, right? So you can tell. This is the one large spoon. So there's a one. Maybe based on what I see, maybe one can be enough. Yeah, 1 tablespoon with this, it's not that much here, right? So I think that should be enough. So 1 tablespoon, and then you can use a sugar or like, I'm gonna use a monk fruit sugar today. So monk fruit sugar is coming from like a monk fruit, right? So it's very natural sugar. And how much? Okay, I know some of people wanna like to measure everything. So let me see. So I'm gonna use, and just adding a little bit of salt is okay, but I think I'm not gonna keep it simple. This is actually like 1/8 one. It doesn't take that much monk fruit sweet one, so I think I'm gonna keep it smallest one. So this is like 1/8, right? So mix it together. My guess is I think this is just perfect, or maybe slightly needed more sugar. I think that's, and you're just gonna mix, mix, mix. So this will make the sushi vinegar, see? And then you have to taste it because all of you has a different flavor. So, okay. So I need it a little more. So I'm gonna add in second one. So this is 2/8. So that means it's a quarter spoon. Okay. So depends on, you're gonna mix, mix, mix well. So some people like less sweet, some people like very sweet one. So depends on how you like it. Then you can taste it and you can. I think this is good. That's my flavor. This is good. But if you like more sugar, then up to you. But I think my flavor, I think this is good. Yes. Okay. So then you're just gonna pour over this one, and yeah, this is exactly perfect. But again, you don't wanna putting too much. But if you at this point, if you put it too much, don't worry, because normally you think you put it too much, but when you leave it here for 15 minutes or 20 minutes, it was not too much. So the rice sucked into all the vinegar, so that should be okay. I feel like I needed more. So I think I can do all of it, yeah. So that was 1 tablespoon. What am I making? Yes, great question. I'm making Japanese Temaki Sushi, which is a hand roll. So I'm making the basic, the sushi rice here from the scratch. Nice vinegar flavors. And once you made a sushi rice, you don't want to put it back on the fridge because, and if you try to eat the next day for sushi rice, put in the fridge, it's gonna be hardened. So now no longer it's good anymore. So yeah, unfortunately this one you made it, you have to eat it everything. Okay, so yeah, I think this is good, but then let's just taste it. Let's just taste it. Everything just tastes as we go. What a perfect one. This is perfect. So making a best sushi rice is actually everything. So we're gonna keep it cool, this one. So I'm gonna put it here for now. Okay, so now, maybe just in case, I will leave it vinegar here. So what other item we need for the, I haven't introduced that today, it's a protein yet, right? But also it's nice to have like this kind of nori. There's two kind of nori. One is the regular Japanese nori, doesn't have no flavors, which is like this. So I'm gonna use this, the regular one. So when you make a hand roll, you don't need to, you don't wanna have like a bigger, you don't wanna use a whole bigger one, right? I don't know who did this one. Okay, so normally, it's that when you cut it a half, doesn't matter which way. So when you're cutting at this size, that's probably the best way. And I'll share with you later why. And we're just cutting a half. And depends on how many do you want to eat. If you want to eat the one, and this is it. If you want to eat the 2 sushi roll, that'll be 2. So right now, I'm going to put like, let's see. I don't know. So maybe I'll just keep it 2 for now. Maybe 1, 2, 3, maybe like this. Okay, so just basically cut it a half. Yeah, half of this. Oh, I just made a one big one, one skinny one. Okay, so just like this. And you can leave it to the plates. So this will be that ready. So nice seaweed smell. This doesn't have any salt or nothing. This is simply like, and it's good for you. Good for you to eat this one, the nori. So I think you can find it anywhere, right? So this is called nori. So we're gonna leave it here for now. And then next item. So that one we're gonna have this is actually the Korean seafood. Seaweed. So Korean seaweed looks kind of like this. Difference between Korean seaweed and Japanese seaweed is, I just got a package one. It's basically, and this one has more like a little. It's like it has like a salt and all the things that they even have some flavor. So this one even has teriyaki flavors. Oh, Very good. So we're gonna use a little teriyaki flavor into the sushi, temaki sushi. That can be adding up some nice crunch flavor and has a little sweeter too. So we need two different kind of nori. Let's put it back. This will be my snack now. So this will be later. So I'll put it this one later. Okay. So and then what else? So now let's start cutting. And protein today is 2 protein. One for if you're a vegan, if you're more vegetarian, you'll like this extra farm tofu. We're gonna use extra farm tofu as a protein, right? So you can enjoy the even sushi roll. Okay, the other one is if you're not a vegetarian, oh, I need a meat. Then we're gonna have, and I think I got some mushroom for maybe some, either way, some vegetarian people, or like we can adding this one into the other protein I'm gonna show you. So the other protein I'm gonna use for a little bacon, crispy bacon we're gonna make, and chicken. So those are the protein we're gonna use if you're don't want to eat a vegetarian tofu one. So that's gonna be the one. So I think we are started getting ready for making all of that, and then it's nice to put some in a nice plate for a little bit, you know, like you can have like a big party, you can put like all the different plates and everything, or if you have like people want to sit down and then all the different items you can put on the plates, so everybody can make their own sushi, you know, by yourself, so they don't need to go around the table or something. So that will be the one. So I'm gonna leave it here, so we're gonna use that one. So are you excited to make it together? Happy Friday lunch for me. So that'll be a nice lunch. So I think I'm gonna start with cutting a little veggies, because it's always, so I don't need to changing up. So the cucumber, let's start with the one or two at a time. So this is my favorite knife. favorite knife. This is a seki. I don't know, some people go to trip to Japan to finding this one. That Japan is kind of famous for this knife, because I think we have a shogun and samurai, and you see the big katana, right? And they're just cutting so sharp. So we know like how to sharpen all the knife. And actually, this is actually one of my hometown is very famous for the knife too. So this is from my hometown brand, and it's so sharp. It's amazing sharply. So like even that's why this is for my veggie. So it's nice and smooth. It's so amazing. This is the best knife actually I ever had in my life. So it's so sharp. I had to be careful when I bought this one, and I even touched like right here, and I just cut it like really, you know, slightly cut it. It's very dangerous. So if you're not good at the cooking, probably you don't want to touch it. So then this one we're gonna cutting like a skinny and small and then long, because the temaki sushi is kind of long. So we just want to cut in like this things. So the city is called the Seki, S-E-K-I. So that is the place in the Gifu prefecture, which is my prefecture. So we're gonna cut like this. So that's actually the famous for the knife. So if you're gonna go to Japan, and then we're gonna put on the side here. So we can put on the side here, so we can make in the nice plates later. So yes, that's the place is so famous for the this knife. And the reason my town is so famous, I think that, you know, there's so many, like Japan has a long time history, and especially like kind of fighting time, which is called the Sengoku period, is actually the location as everybody was fighting, taking over, you know, who's gonna be shogun and all that stuff is like actually my area. So yes, that's why I think they needed to have a sharp knife. So thank you so much. There's a lot of deep history, and then food is also come from the amazing deep history in Japan too. Why we eat what we eat is also something a lot to do with the history. Yes. So when you have a chance, sometime I'll talk about the more history, Japanese history on my account. So just follow me as well. So again, we're gonna make that like skinny like this. So in Japan, like Japanese food, we don't have a culture to using like a butter. You know, butter came to Japan much later. So we don't have a like nowadays we do, but a long time like authentic cooking for Japanese cooking, we don't use the butter, and I mean we don't use much oil either. So very simple. Use many different kind of veggies. Ooh, I almost cut my nail. That's how sharp this one is. So okay. For the cooking, sharp knife is plus. So okay, so now we got a little bit of skinny cucumber, which is called a cutie, and now we're gonna cutting a little bit like this red onion. So just a small amount will make it pretty good. So just like to have a little nice crunch, and I always like to have like a fresh. I use this one, so let me cut this edge. I always like to have some fresh taste any food I eat. So this one I'm gonna cutting. I just use this onion just when I'm making some sandwich for the lunch today. So this one is just like small item here. So just on the side, let's put it here so you can add on. Okay, you can add on this, maybe a little bit more on that side. Okay, so it's always nice to have a little slice of the red onion, not the regular onion, because it doesn't taste the same. So just put on the side like this. It's using up this side too. So in the beginning, a lot of preparation for this, but at the ending, there will be a very nice food's gonna come out. So, but this you can do at your home, and it's super easy, but it's fun and be creative. So, okay, so now we're just gonna put this a little bit of microgreen. Anybody ate that? I already washed this one, so I'm just gonna put on the side here. So I'm gonna put on the middle. Alright, so you're just gonna start putting all those things aside, and then let's cut a little bit of lettuce. So this lettuce, I'm gonna using up. See the bottom one? So I'm gonna use nice beads, and this gonna go to my garden, so I can grow more. Okay, so this one is double washing, really nice, and then you know you can put it like many different things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, or like you know if you love the veggies, you wanna just cut more. But just for now, I'm just gonna keep it this veggie on the side like that. See, there's a many different items lining up here, and then we have a little kimchi ready too. And then let's do green onion. Like kimchi smells amazing. Kimchi smells amazing. Okay, so this green onion, and how much? Let's see. Okay, this much. This is my green onion. I'll wash it again. And then how you want to cut it? This one we're gonna put into like a Temaki Sushi, so you don't want to leave it too big, I think. So you just want to cut on the edge here. And then let's do very tiny, very thin. So very thin. So just like a little touch base of that little green onion. So we can put it both ways. I think that goes with the tofu version, like a vegan version, Temaki Sushi, and also the regular one. We can use this one. So I'm gonna cut it like this all the way. Okay, this is gonna be a good sushi. Yes. And sometimes when you are tired of eating like a lot of what do you call, you know, too much oil, like flavors of the lunch or dinner, something you like to eat a simple, and this will be the perfect one. Okay, so this green onion, let's put on the side here. Okay, so that's nice green onion, additional one. So let's clean up here. I'm gonna start cutting all the veggies. So I think I'm gonna use a little mushroom too. It's nice to have a little mushroom sauté on the side. So if you like to choosing a little bit additional flavor, I think we can do that too. So I have this mushroom here. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. I think that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna wash it, and then we're gonna slice it. So we just got a little Japanese way for the flavor for satay. So let's cut it this and cutting that. And does anybody made it before at your home, like a Japanese temaki roll? Where can you get this, my knife? Yeah, that's a good question, my knife, right? I know people love cooking. It's like people always looking for the amazing knife. Yes. For sure, when you go to Japan, for sure you can find it. I found this one when I went to my closest Japanese supermarket. So oftentimes, if you find any Japanese supermarket, you can find it. So the secret is, in this kanji, this Japanese, I don't know if you can see this, like Chinese character, the Japanese kanji, it said seki, S-E-K-E. So anything a knife coming from the seki, that's the place for the knife. So if you can find that, even Amazon something, I think from Japan, because sometimes, you know, everything looks similar, but how they cut this knife is like, it's amazing. So be careful. But yeah, just remember those words, and then hopefully you can find it somewhere. I found it, like I just found this one in my just Japanese supermarket, and I was so happy. Then I went back and I bought more. This is for the mostly like a vegetable, so the shape is like this. So I only use it for cutting a vegetable, and the other one I got is for the meat, so I only use for the meat. And next time when I go back, I think I'm gonna add in couple more knife, because this is so good. I don't know how to express, but when you have a nice, amazing sharpening knife, and then this one, it seems like, I think the way Japanese knife are making, like you don't need to just, you know, sharpen yourself. That's why they made it like super amazing katana way, right? So okay, so we're gonna cook this one, so we're gonna put it here. Now for the tofu version, I'm gonna put the tofu version here. So this one we're gonna let's use at least 1 pack here. So when you use a tofu, it's prefer like extra firm, it will be good, because if it's a soft one, it's just gonna crash everything. So let's see, I peel this one here. So if you're gonna, okay, let's see, I'm trying to peel everything, but I guess I need a smaller knife to peel this one. So I'm opening up this package about this extra tofu, and then I'm just going to get rid of that water. Okay, so just cut this one. This is a kind of perfect size. I wanted to have this. So I'm going to have like this size. You know, just like when you eat the chicken, kind of like this, a little bigger size, because I'm gonna cook this one. So kind of like this, little less than 1 inch, and that size will be good. And then, okay, put it here. So this is ready to go, but we need a little bit of paper towel, because the tofu carry a lot of water. So let's leave it here for now, so we don't have all the water would suck it in here. Okay, let's see. Okay, we still have a little more water here. Okay, so that way we can kind of get rid of a little water here. I don't have the water here too. Okay, so this is ready. So I'm gonna put this one plated right here. So once we start already cooked, so now let's start prepping for another. Let's see. Let's start prepping for the meat one, which is like a chicken. Oh, if you have this barbecue sauce, Japanese barbecue sauce, I use this one for teriyaki flavor. So you can make the original teriyaki flavor, but if you don't have a time, this is gonna be useful one. And then I have a soy sauce too, and I do have a ponzu. I always teach how to make a ponzu if you cannot have a ponzu. And this is a mirin, which is like a kind of sugar and the sake together. I think one time when I tried to buy this mirin or somewhere, I forgot which restaurant. Then people ask, because it has an ingredient has a little bit of sake in it. People ask my ID. So I said, like, really? Like, this is just like cooking one, but you're gonna ask me ID for this one? I'm just like, who's gonna drink this as a sake? No, you don't want to drink this. This is just for the cooking one. So that was a funny moment. In Japan, nobody get asked anything. So any little kids can buy anything, nobody ask. We're assuming everybody know the rules, so nobody going over the board or something. So at the store, nobody ask ID. Okay, then I do have a little layu for some people who like the spicy stuff. That would be a nice, careful, this is gonna be very, very like a spicy. So, but this is kind of nice too. If you like something like a spicy one for the Asian food, so I'm gonna put on the side if I'm gonna use or not. And then let's start cutting a little bit. We're gonna make some crispy bacon. So let's see, I need a new knife here. So I'm gonna cutting a small pieces here to make some crispy one. So this will be extra one you can put on the top or something, and that'll be a nice touch. And actually, oh no, we cannot mix with the vegan one, tofu one. So we're gonna cook this one, and then we're gonna do some chicken. I think the chicken I'm gonna do with the teriyaki flavors. So, okay. So this will be easy one, and then I'm gonna use a little bit of chicken. Chicken thigh will be good one. So I'm gonna use the chicken thigh too. This is gonna be another protein sauces. So let's wash this chicken and put on the side here. And then make one more. And I think I can use more. Okay. So this one, try to get rid of a little. How I'm gonna cut it? I would say, I would cut like longer, because you know, like longer means like long like this, long like that, because you're gonna use that to put in the temaki sushi. So kind of skinny, long. I think that'll be a nice cut, skinny, long one. So put on the side. So this one too, skinny, long one. So I'm gonna cut it. So it's a little big, so I'm gonna cutting like this. So like that. Goes like this. Goes like this. Okay. Put this. And then this one too, just cutting a little longer. And I'm gonna use this one is for teriyaki flavors. Right, although I do have a teriyaki flavor, I'm gonna make as a scratch so you can kind of see. And so I'm just cutting, getting ready for this. And this extra fat, I like to take a little extra fat here. So, okay, so, and then cut a little longer, get rid of a little extra fat here. Okay, this one too. Okay, so then this one, cutting like a little side like that. Okay. Okay, so this now we're getting ready, almost ready. So cutting all the stuff here. I don't think we just need to cut anymore anything. So now we're getting a fun part. We started cooking all of it together. We're gonna cooking some tofu version and the chicken one. So let's see, we're gonna go back to my stove here. So let's go from, maybe you can move to that area. And just in case some people like a mayo and another flavor, I'll show you that another one too, just if you want to add in some interesting flavor on the temaki sushi. So later I'm gonna share with you, but right now we want to cook some tofu and the chicken one. So let's go to over here. Let's see, let's move some little sushi rice on my side here. And so let's move everybody my side here. And yes, Momo. Okay. So let me move everything here now. Okay. So everybody move from here to over here so we can all cooking together. Yes, are you getting excited to eat my temaki sushi? So okay, I think I charge here enough. So let me take this one off. Okay, now we're gonna move, everybody gonna move it together from here to now come over here. My kitten, I know some of you know my kitten. My kitten Link today is I left him in a room. So because last week he was keep coming and keep trying to eating my food. So I said no more. So he's in a room. He said hello to everyone, but he can't wait to have my food. So he's stuck in a room today. Okay, so we're gonna have a 2 pan ready. Which one I think? Either way. Yeah. So one pan, one side. We're gonna turn it on. I think then we need a cornstarch actually. We just need to have a little cornstarch. So we're gonna have a little cornstarch here. So we're gonna use a little cornstarch for which plate? I think I'm gonna use this one for cornstarch. Put in a cornstarch here. Put it right here. Right? And then we have the tofu we have. Take a little more. Put it here. Okay. And then the tofu, where's my tofu? Here we go. Okay. Actually, it's supposed to do, it's okay. So this tofu things, we're just putting all it's still sucking to a lot of water. So we're gonna put in the tofu here and put it like this. A little cornstarch here. We're gonna make it like this, right? And then, put it more. So you can mix with the cornstarch here. So nice a little crunch outside with this tofu. And like this. Put everything here. And put everything here. Okay. And then, let's see if I have enough one. Okay. Should have enough one. And the last piece. Oh, maybe I needed a little more, maybe. Maybe not. Hold on. Let me move this one. Okay. Just the perfectly enough amount. Okay. So it's this one. So I'm gonna put it here, the tofu, and then I'm gonna turn the gas on. Hold on. Where's my towel here? Okay. So then we're gonna turn it on. Wait, we're gonna turn this one too. So we're gonna turn this one. We're gonna cook at the same time. Okay. Then we get to adding this oil. I think I opened before. Yeah. Wait. Hold on. Oh, somebody help me. Oh, I think I opened this. So here you go. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna put it here. And this one I'm gonna put some oil here. And we're just gonna cook it down. So this is a little bit like the tofu, and this is gonna be the chicken, but I think I'm gonna start with actually I could have started with the bacon. Should I start with the bacon, or I think I'm gonna start as the chicken, because then all the flavor is gonna be a bacon flavor. So I think I'm gonna use with let's wait a little bit here. Oops. Okay. Here you go. Yeah, let's wait a little bit, heating up here, and then we're gonna cook this. Okay, now it's getting ready. It's going to be amazing. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? So, it's a lot of ingredients, but I think once you start cooking Japanese food, I think you'll always have this kind of ingredients and everything. So it's always nice to, okay, so today's gonna be some little Asian Japanese flavor. You can always make that one. Okay, so let's do this, I think, chicken, ready. Let's put this chicken here. Okay. Okay, then we'll do this bacon a little later. There you go. Okay, so this one basically, we're gonna make teriyaki flavor here. Who likes the teriyaki flavors? I guess that is such a like American favorite flavor for Japanese food is the teriyaki flavors, right? So everybody think teriyaki is like a #1 flavor in Japan, and actually no. Actually, nobody know much teriyaki flavors in Japan. When you go to Japan, like, yeah, it's not like teriyaki flavor is not a popular flavors. Okay, so leave it here for now. And this one, I think I need to use another. So I'm gonna use that for this one. Okay, then I need actually another plate. Ooh, I should have a. That's okay. I will leave it here. So then for the teriyaki flavors, you just need to have a soy sauce and a little bit of mirin, and then a sugar. Soy sauce, mirin, and sugar. And because the mirin has sake already, so but if you like adding a little more sake, you can. So I was gonna get it, but I forgot to bring my ID just in case people ask me. So I couldn't buy the sake today, so I'm gonna use for the just instead of the sugar, I'm gonna use the monk fruit sugar here. So that's gonna be my teriyaki flavor. So if you are, and we have this is actually the teriyaki flavor. Actually, this is a barbecue sauce, but actually this is a teriyaki flavor. But you know, always like when you make it at home, it's more like fresh teriyaki flavor. So if you don't want to cook, you can buy something like this. But you know, something like this will be, it's nice to have a fresh flavors all the time. So I will leave this barbecue flavor today so we can make it here. Okay, so this is the cooking. This one is nicely cooking. And my sushi rice is about to ready. So at the end, we're gonna make our own way to making all the hand roll. And I'll share with you how to put in the whole ingredients and how to eat the whole thing. So we're cooking this one. We're waiting for a little bit to heating up more. Then first we're gonna put the mirin because it has the sake in it, so which is nice. If you have just like an extra sake, put the sake first before you put the soy sauce and everything. It's gonna be the end, like a little. Soy sauce is really like a last one, because otherwise the pan's gonna be like all the soy sauce is overpowered all the flavors. So soy sauce is always the end to adding on. So okay. So this is good. It's gonna be good. So this tofu we wanna kind of like cooking. Of course you can eat as a roll this one, but I think it's nice to have a little bit like a burn on the other side. And we wanna take that. So let me see if I can setting up some nice plates here. And then put some little paper towel for the tofu. So we can leave a little bit of put in a paper towel here. That'll be a nice tofu. Put it here. Oh, the other ingredients I was just gonna share with you. The other one it's nice to have is this katsuobushi bonita flake. So this one will be nice to have it. So today I think I'm gonna use it too. So this has a packet one. So it's a bonita flakes. I'm gonna use this one on the tofu side. Tofu side, I'm gonna use that. And the other one it's nice to have is I would have, which is the panko. This one is actually like a no flavor. So not the Italian flavor, not the garlic, nothing adding on, just simply panko, which is like, you can even make your own panko, but it's very hard to make it. But so it's just like no flavors. So that's actually the good one to use. So I use this one. So this chicken getting there. I think this one. So I think actually, so this chicken, I think I'm gonna adding. I'm gonna start flipping this one. Whichever the time, I forgot when was that. I think thank you so much for all the gift. And last time or whatever the one, I think I was cooking some fish or something, and then like all my system picked it up, and that was such a noise for 2 or 3 minutes. So hopefully, I don't know, but I have a very sensitive fire alarm, so they don't like when I'm cooking fish. So put it in here, should be. Okay, this is good. Okay, so leave it here for now, and then put it here. Okay, so put it this way. And soy sauce has already like, well, this is like a Japanese flavor. So Japanese flavor, we don't have any garlic flavor. So I don't use any garlic on this one. And this one, I think it should be getting ready. So you can flip. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna wait a tiny bit more. Couple more minutes. I have a little more burn on this side. Will be nice and crispy tofu flavors here. And for this tofu flavors, yeah, for this tofu flavor, it's also nice to add in some little on top of like a little teriyaki flavor too. So both gonna be similar flavors. So what I do is, actually I'm gonna make the teriyaki flavor with the mushroom sauce. So this is gonna be later on, I'm gonna cook a mushroom here. So making some mushroom teriyaki flavor on this tofu flavors. And this size we're gonna do just straight for the things. I think it's getting there. So this mirin, I'm gonna put over mirin like this, and then just and then cooking down a little bit here. Just tiny bit. I think a salt will be good too. So let me just add in a little bit of salt here, and then this one, I think it's good. So let's see. Oh yeah. So nice and crisp. I don't know if you can see. So this one is nice. I don't know. Can you see? Nice and crispy like this. And then just we're gonna flip another side. This side. So this one too, nice and crisp. And if you don't want to making, you know, like this is like a little bit like a too much work. You can make a lot of tofu. You can make a lot of tofu, and then you can freeze it. So anytime you want to reuse it, you're just going to microwave. So that way, you know, this is kind of like, okay, each time you have to make it like this. So you can make your own frozen stuff. So you don't need to do all the time. So, but this is going to be good. I want to get nicely. And this one, make sure I want to cook really good for this chicken. Okay, but this has a lot of flavor here, but I think that's okay. So then I'm gonna add in, I don't know, maybe just a little bit, not too much soy sauce. Soy sauce would be easy to overpower everything. So I think started with that much, and then when you're cooking down everything, and the flavor is gonna be in here. So let's see, we're gonna cooking down more this teriyaki flavor. Let's taste a little bit the teriyaki flavor. Okay, no, I didn't add any sugar here, so finally I'm gonna adding the little sugar here. Let me get my spoon. So let's see. I'm gonna use a monk sugar. How much? It's because adding a soy sauce flavors. Whatever this is. most likely is good enough. And then kind of cooking down, so get a little thicker, this flavors. But let's just double check if that was the right flavors. So we're just gonna mix, mix, mix. And then let's taste if this is the right flavor. So I'm gonna scoop it a little bit here and let's taste. Oh, what a perfect one. Yes, if this is cooking down, it's gonna be perfect. Okay, so this is nice and thin. And this one, I think it's about to ready, I think. Let's double check. Yeah, so this is ready. So I'm gonna take this whole thing into this plate. So we're gonna use that. And use this one, so put it here. So this is a tofu version. This is a tofu version, I'll leave it here for now. And then we're gonna use the same one. We're gonna finishing up this using the mushroom here. So, same time using up a mushroom here. We're gonna make some sauté here. The mushroom. Okay. So the mushroom, I like to do not a sweet one, like a simple little bit like a just soy sauce flavor, just a little bit at the end, because vegetable normally have like enough sweetness and stuff like that. So, I'm gonna put my here more so you can see, right? So yeah, just touch base of even. Yeah, normally I like to use some little butter or something for this kind of sauté, but this is a Japanese food, so we don't use the butter. So I think it just touch your base of a little bit of soy sauce will kind of do that. So. And this one, we're gonna cooking down whole thing. So all the flavor goes into the chicken. So we just leave it here. Okay, so this one, a little bit more here. Okay, and then we got that. Okay, so now, actually I needed one more another plate. Okay. So I'm gonna leave this place for the vegetarian dishes. I'm gonna start putting some this. Oh, it's hot. This tofu. Okay. Nice and okay. Nice and crunchy and nice and hot. This one so hot. Okay. It's hot. Hold on. Okay. See, this is like a nice, beautiful, like a protein side for this is a vegan one, right? So we're gonna put it here for now. And then I'm gonna touch base with. So this mushroom is, you don't need to cook it too much, right? So this will be ready. So as the ending, I'm just gonna put in a little bit of touch of soy sauce and that's it. Careful, not too much, because otherwise it's gonna be too salty. So just like that. And then mix. Nice flavors. It's just like final thing. And I'm gonna put over this one to the tofu. So that has enough flavor on top of that too. So actually I'm gonna put all the tofu one in the middle here. Let's see. Okay, so this will be good. I'm gonna turn it off this. And then, so this plate, I'm going to pour over the soy sauce base of the mushroom here. Okay. Just pour over here. I'm gonna put it. Put everything in here. Okay. Okay, this is done. Okay, so putting a little mushroom on top of tofu here. And then remember the little little green onion I had. Hold on. Little green onion I had. I put it in here. So this will be nice touch. And then remember the micro one I had. Okay, I'm gonna put the micro one on little top here, and at the end. Remember, I like to have this one is sorry. I like to have a little one. It's a little teriyaki flavor. So what I use is this one at the end. Hold on. So basically, I'm gonna use this one to blend it like this. There you go. Okay, here. See, this is like one of the bigger one. So that'll be ready to do using this one as a Temaki Sushi. So put it here. Oh, that looks so yummy. Doesn't that look so yummy? Hold on. Okay, somebody tried to call me. Okay, great. So this is like a one, hold on. One beautiful one right here. Ready. We're gonna use that. So this one, we're still cooking. We just like to get rid of, but I think it's about the time. So, as you can see, when you're cooking down, see all the flavors of all the soy sauce and it started burning here. That's kind of what I like to have. All the flavors. So then all the flavor goes in the here. So if you're taking out a little early, you don't have that one. Okay, so you're gonna scrape all the flavor into the chicken. Smells amazing. This smells amazing. So I think it's going to be amazing flavor. So let me put it to let's using for. I guess we can use on this plate here. So let's put it in here for now. I'm gonna turn it down. So let's scrape this whole thing. So this is the teriyaki chicken one. Teriyaki chicken. I hope you can smell this smell. It's absolutely amazing. This and then the rice, I think you can go for it. So, oh, smells so good. Soy sauce and sugar and the sake, the smell combination is so good. Okay, I need to put everything here. See, the beautiful teriyaki chicken is ready to use for the. Okay, I'm gonna use this one more, but let me taste. I can't wait to taste this one. So let's taste the one at a time here. Okay, so which one? Should I taste this one? This one? Oh, this looks so good. So let me taste that to make sure this was the teriyaki flavors. So, hold on. Amazing. Amazing. I'm sorry if you're not here, but it's so good. Okay. Okay, so, so good. Just perfectly done. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna use. This is not done. This is for the vegan people. This is for the teriyaki chicken we're gonna use. Let's put on the side here. So I use this teriyaki pan for, what do you think? Turn back on. What's the last thing we haven't done? This one, the bacon. Now bacon go back to the teriyaki chicken flavor one. So now this bacon is gonna kind of clean up a pan too. At the same time, this bacon will be a little slightly teriyaki flavors because we're using the same pan. So that's the whole concept. So we'll leave it here, make it nice and crunch here. And at the meantime, let's kind of put it away some of that stuff. Okay, now are you ready for some final things? Now we're gonna start making our own Temaki Sushi. Let me wash my hands. And it's gonna be a great one. I think I cook everything right. So let me double check. I think I cook pretty much everything. So I'm gonna set it up a nice way so we can eat it here, teriyaki style, Temaki Sushi style. And the other things will be nice to have like a ponzu here. So I have a ponzu here too. So let's put the ponzu on the side. It's gonna be a ponzu. I'm gonna put on the ponzu on the side. And I have kimchi here. And what else? Okay, so I don't need all the veggies and tofu, so I'm gonna put it away. And you guys can watch my paper, please. So this will be done. So it's got a nice and clean here. And oh, the crispy onion is also another nice type. So crispy onion. Let's do the crispy onion one. Okay, here I'm setting up some nice table here so we can do the final things together. Okay, setting up some sushi rice. So we made a sushi rice here too. So nice and cold and perfect sushi rice here. We're gonna put the sushi rice on the side. And then what else? I think that's all the katsuobushi. Let's put the katsuobushi on the side as well. Okay, I think that's it. And oh, the nori. Remember this nori? So we're gonna put on the side of the nori too. So that'll be another additional one. And just in case some of you like the mayonnaise flavor, so we're gonna keep the mayonnaise flavor. If we want to add in on some mayonnaise flavor, and then aside all the veggies, we just cut it here. So this one will be ready on this plate here. I think we are. Once the bacon is ready, I think we are ready. Yeah. So let's gather all the items we use. Put it here together so we can. So panko, I guess the panko is the one we didn't use today, panko, but that's okay. I don't think I needed to see the panko here, so this one, see that it's nice and teriyaki flavor of the bacon here. The smell is different. Very, very nice. Very nice stuff. So we want to put in all of that. Let's leave it here for a little bit here. And what else? So I don't think we use more butter anymore. So those are the items, the ingredients we use. For the ponzu, I think I put some ponzu somewhere, so we don't need a ponzu here. So these are the ingredients I used today. So you can kind of take a look from this angle. All the ingredients here. Other stuff. Also, just in case some people love the spicy, I think I'm gonna leave it alive here. We might use the alive. You never know. Never know how we're gonna use it. Okay, so this one started burning. So nice flavor of the crispy teriyaki bacon. Smells actually really teriyaki flavors because I'm cooking on the same pan. It's nice. Has a little bit of soy sauce flavor in here because it has a sauce in here. But again, it's just need to be careful. There's a little stuff here. Okay. So this bacon almost ready. So at the same time, let's everybody go back here. Now we're gonna all come back on this side because then we'll get to do the final celebration to finally all the stuff is ready. Hold on. So now we can make all the amazing food here. So okay, let me go this side. So let's see. This will be. So who's hungry? Who's hungry for all the temaki sushi? You ready to do temaki sushi together? If you're ready, tap 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 on the screen. Double tap 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 on the screen. Okay, let me show you. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put a little bit higher. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Who's hungry? Who's hungry for the whole things? Oh my goodness. Let me go. You wanna go a little more higher? Okay, here you go. Here you go. You're gonna go high, high, high. Okay, here you go. There you go. Okay, awesome. Okay, so almost ready. Almost ready. So we're gonna have this teriyaki chicken version. This is the tofu version, and we had all the side of veggie here. And this is the sushi rice, right? So this I'm gonna show you We're doing a little final. I think this is enough. Okay, so I'm gonna use another plate for. Okay, this is good. I don't want to have any alarm going on again. So this is done, and we're gonna leave this bacon on this plate here. Hold on. Put some little bacon here. Nice bacon. Okay, so that's good. Let's leave it here. So this will be nice little bacon as a final one. And that will be nice touch. Okay, nice touch. Clean this. Okay, put the bacon here. Okay, ready. Ready to eat. So, if you're ready, you want to say ready? Ready to eat? Who's ready to eat? Okay, I think you're, I guess you're gonna see me half of me, but that's okay. So how are you gonna eat this is like this. So you wanna eat with a soy sauce, or you wanna have a little bit of soy sauce and wasabi. So hopefully you have a wasabi somewhere. Yeah, but I do have a wasabi here, and then a soy sauce, and you wanna have a dip into someplace, right? So you wanna have like a soy sauce here, and a little bit of wasabi here. So you're gonna put little wasabi here. I love lots of wasabi. So I'm gonna put little wasabi here, and then my soy sauce. Here's soy sauce. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit of soy sauce. This is for the dipping purpose. And then you can mix it all together, or you can use as you go. I just normally like to mix a little bit of half of the portion or something. So in case. This is kind of my stuff. Just kind of melting halfway. Okay. So now let's make which one? Should we go with vegetarian one first? Okay. So now you have this plate, just in case when I drop. Okay. So now you have holding this side of nori, like a shiny nori, it's outside. So outside of one, you hold them in your hands like this. And you have this little sushi rice, and don't put too much sushi rice, because then you're gonna be so full, then you cannot eat that much. So just even this is a little too much, but that's okay. So then put it like a sushi rice on here, and then simply you just gotta put, where's my chopsticks? Oh, here you go. Okay, so then you're gonna put some. This is actually, now you get to decide whatever you want to put. Okay, so we're gonna decide. So I'm gonna put some this tofu one. Hopefully it's not too hot anymore, because we'll cook this one. So I'm gonna put this nice. Oh, I want to take a photo though, but sorry. I want to remake it again. Okay, so I'm gonna put this is the vegan version. Put a nice teriyaki flavor here. So I'm gonna put this. I like to have a little cucumber here too. So I'm gonna put some little cucumber going on. Also, I like to have a little onion, so put a little onion here. Lettuce, no, I like to have a little green onion. So put some little, hold on, I need a little spoon. So I need to have a little green onion here, right? And then, let's see, I would like to try with a little bacon I make on here. So I'm gonna add in a little teriyaki bacon here. Put it on. And I think that's good. What do you think? That's good. Okay, then you're gonna roll yourself. Okay, hold on tight on the bottom. So this is your own hand roll. So then let's try without any flavor first, and I'm gonna eat this one. Ooh, it's gonna be so good. So good, but a little so messy too. So let me bite over there here. The bacon, tofu, mushroom, all the veggie, so good. Oh, one thing is I forgot to add in this nori. This is actually so good. So good. So now I forgot to adding like a little kimchi. So let me adding a little kimchi on my next bite. I forgot to adding a little kimchi bite here. So, and I'm just gonna adding a little bit of wasabi soy sauce here. So dip it in. Just touch base it a little bit. And let's go to the next bite. Will be the different flavors. Kimchi. And then all the tofu and all the veggie is actually, oh my goodness, so good. So even you make a first one, as you're eating, if you want to changing up your flavor in your mouth, you can just add on. For example, it is so good. I wish you're all here. I wish you're all here. I wish you're all here. Okay, so now on that, I want to try it on because I forgot to put this. This is a Korean seaweed nori. I forgot this one, so I'm gonna adding on. It's kind of too late to put it back, but I'm gonna adding on the layer to eat this one. Put it together. Yeah, I guess I can put it here like this. I don't know. Okay, let's try that. This version with the whole thing. It's so good. The tofu has a good flavor. Actually, I do really love the teriyaki bacon. Teriyaki bacon and then the kimchi kind of go together, and the tofu go together. So good, so good. So hold on, let me see if I can eat the whole things again. Oh my goodness, so good. All the flavor goes in the mouth. This is somebody like if you don't like a tofu, but oh, I'm sorry. I think I was gonna do a vegan one, so I shouldn't eat the bacon. Oh well. And that tells me I'm not a vegan, so but yeah. So this enjoy so much more your own flavor. What is that? Sorry. What's my TikTok name? What's my TikTok name? My TikTok name is hold on. I just changed to my new one. Mira, M-I-R-A .I official. So good. Let's try. See, this is like so enjoyable, so you can eat a multiple one. It's so good, yes. So let's try the teriyaki chicken version, which is I think most of you like that way. So we got another piece. Again, the key is don't put too much rice, because otherwise you're just gonna be full of the rice and you cannot eat the whole thing. So I'll put a little bit of rice here, and then this time I'm gonna use some lettuce. Put a lettuce here, and let's go for amazing chicken we created. So I'm gonna put this chicken here. This chicken was so awesome. But again, you don't wanna put too much here, because don't worry, you're gonna eat more. Like more you have a nori, you can have like 5, 10, I don't know. So don't worry, you don't wanna put too much here. And then this one goes with I know a little bit more onions and this microgreen here. And don't forget my favorite cucumber too. And this time I'm gonna adding some little, hold on, my hand is busy. I'm gonna adding a little bit of crispy onion. It'll be nice and crunch. Crispy onion here. I'm gonna add a little bit of crispy onion here. And then at the end, So remember that teriyaki sauce I have. So at the end, what I'd like to do is, hold on. At the end, at this end, I'm gonna adding little teriyaki sauce here, just like that. Touch base with teriyaki sauce, and then some people interesting about the combination with the mayonnaise, Kewpie mayo, and this one. So I'm just gonna adding up, just experiments, just experiments. Normally I don't put it, but let me put a little Kewpie mayo, tiny bit on the middle. That'll be interesting flavor. And I like touch base with katsuobushi, the moringa flake. This is a very nice aroma flavor. So put in tiny bit on here. Oh my goodness, like this. So can I roll it? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I put it too much. Okay, I think I put a little too much. So, but here you go. Here you go. My second roll like this. And then don't forget the shoyu, soy sauce, and wasabi here dip. Because that goes with this katsuobushi thing. So you're gonna dip a little bit with the wasabi. Oh, I just dropped something. Okay, so then, oh, already. Okay, then bon appetit. Let's try it. Oh, so good. It's a speechless that good. So good. I don't know how to describe this combination, but all the flavor goes in the mouth. It's so good. Let me try one more. I need a napkin. Hold on. This is so good flavor. Okay, so again, look at this one. Oh, this is so good combination. I think my thinking was right today. My thinking was right. This flavor come out just right. And then when you lose some little flavor, you dip into another wasabi soy sauce here. Amazing, amazing. I wish you all here. Where are you guys? Where are you? This will be, so as you can see, when you make this one, the way we eat is some people maybe like it's not the hungry will be two temaki roll will be already full. So this is a nice way to a family or friends get together or some party or something. So everybody can make their own kind of flavors. You just teach like what to do and all that stuff. You can even adding like shoga, which is like vinegary, like ginger, and which is not here. That can be an additional one to have a little sour sweet kind of flavor goes into this. Well, this is so good. So just in case if you just came in, so I made it two different kind of flavor. So this was my teriyaki flavor. This is like a tofu base, had like mushroom sauté on top, and then green onion and the microgreens. Extra bacon on the side, has a teriyaki flavor bacon here, and all the veggies here. Cutting up cucumber, lettuce, and butter lettuce, and green and red onion, and green onion, and microgreen here. And then the sushi rice. Don't forget the sushi rice. If this is like a regular rice, it's not taste the same. So I would make definitely for the sushi rice. And additional seasoning will be katsuobushi. And the nori from the Korean one, and I had a little kimchi here, soy sauce and wasabi. Additional, nice to have a crispy onion. I didn't use a layu because I don't like the spicy one. So, but some of you gotta have a layu. Just can even adding a layu in the soy sauce, and that'll be different type of spice is gonna be here. I think that's it. So that will be the final one. So thank you so much for watching me. Follow me, follow the FoodTokTV, and I will see you later. I will see you next time too. So yeah, it's very, very good. I'm just so happy. I think I'm gonna eat one more or something, and I will taking care of my lunch. So I already ate the two on this live. So this and a hot tea or cold tea will be goes really well. Cold green tea, I think that would be so nice. So thank you so much again. Yes, this is gonna be on the YouTube as well, so follow that, and I will see you next week at the same time. So thank you so much for watching me, and follow the FoodTokTV, and I will see you everybody later. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Have a happy Labor Day. So thank you so much. Okay, hold on, let me see. I cannot. Here you go.